Hey everyone, I'm Doc, and welcome to my rewatch of The Lord of the Rings. Okay, picking up where we left off last time, we are getting introduced to the Shire. We're with Gandalf and Frodo. I'm gonna just go ahead and press play now. I should mention we're at minute 9:17 and pressing play. So this really starts in a very idyllic setting. They're setting up for Bilbo's birthday party. That's our first hint of Bilbo there. Yeah, they're kind of establishing what's going on. I definitely like that pipe. Some back history on the hobbits that we need, especially the Bagginses, who they are. Things that we didn't get from the book because it was assumed you would have already read The Hobbit. So stopping there, I do think that the biggest takeaway from this opening 10 minutes or so is that we really didn't need that montage. This would have been the perfect place to start, especially because we're not getting the Hobbit movie. So for two reasons. One, we do need this introduction. We do need some backstory on who Bilbo is, who Frodo is, what hobbits are. We do need that grounding that we aren't getting without the Hobbit. But also, it's like we're capturing the mood of the Hobbit, the tone of the Hobbit, which is obviously much more playful, not as dark, not as epic. It's just a fun adventure story, and we don't have that as viewers if we're just starting with these movies. And so by starting it in the Shire, we are creating that atmosphere that otherwise would have been lost. And I think really one of the keys, one of the reasons why both the book and the movies are so popular, obviously the books are, and despite my feelings about it, the movies are too, it's because of the Shire, and it's because of those four characters coming from such a simple background. What you're doing by having you have this magical, epic fantasy story that's not grounded in any kind of reality, but starting it in the Shire with these good-hearted, simple characters, simple not in terms of intelligence, but just they aren't professional adventurers. They're just ordinary people, ordinary hobbits that are being thrust into these events. And so they're the cipher for us, the viewer or the reader. And I think it's just a great classic way to bring you into a fantasy story. By grounding it in these characters. It's almost like with Star Wars, you have R2-D2 and C-3PO as the cipher for the audience. In this case, it's the hobbits, and the simple beauty and just all of the characteristics that you identify with the different hobbits, whether it's loyalty, bravery, whatever it is, it all comes from this place, the Shire. And so it's a great way to start a fantasy epic. And because Peter Jackson does do such a great job of capturing the spirit of the Shire, I think that is a big reason why the movies were so successful. Even though he got so many other things wrong, things that I'll be detailing over the next many weeks, he did get that right. And I think that's a big reason why the movies are so popular. And it's one of the things I admire about the movies. I just wish everything else lived up to this standard. Anyway, that's where I'm going to stop for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.